All right, we are back, and I was just playing around with the some of the other features in StreamYards. There we go. All right, get that out of there, and I don't have the little ticker tape thing going there. That's a mistake. Oh, well, I fucked that up. That's great. Anyway, High Tide Imbibe. We have a bunch of new beers. Went to the NSLC today and saw a bunch of new ones, so I thought I'd pick some up and do some reviews tonight because I haven't done any reviews in a little while. So here we go. This is the first one. It's the Oceanside Session IPA from our good friends at Alexander Keith's here in Nova Scotia. And it's at 4% alcohol by volume, water, malted barley, wheat, oat, hops, and yeast. Oats, wheat, hops, yeast. Interesting. So they're trying to... we'll get into it. We'll see. I really like the can art. Pretty good stuff from Alexander Keith's when it comes to that. I've seen a lot of oats in beers these days. Lately, it seems to be a thing. This is a bright, crisp session IPA featuring refreshing citrus notes and stone fruit notes. Refreshing citrus and stone fruit notes. Okay, let's go to the Alexander Keith's website here. So we're going to share screen. All right. So they got new can art for their coffee and cocoa stout. Cacao stout, whatever you want to call it. I think that's one that they've had a while in their little craft brewery thing. But they have new can art for it there. But the Session IPA is new as far as I can tell. And man, all these websites are the same these days. They all work on some sort of weird template where you can just scroll down and you get pretty much the entire site if you just scroll down. Beer delivery. No, I don't. Why do I need to do this again? Well, I'm not putting my birthday in there. That's fine. Yeah, so I doubt they have any more information on their actual fucking website for this shit too. So there you go. So Session IPA, let's try it out. Hopefully it's not a tropical fruity nightmare. Looking kind of hazy. Or that's what the oats and the wheat was for. Just to give it that haze bro look. Yeah, so it's got the sort of yellow hazy thingy. Looks a little darker on the old webcam there. Go the aroma. Oh, yeah. Definitely a big citrus component here. Almost like super unsweetened orange juice. A little bit of grapefruit. Not a lot of your typical sort of mango pine stuff that you'll tend to find in modern IPAs these days. Smells all right. Still fruity, citrusy, but not bad. So we'll go right to the taste. Cheers. Whoa. That is super bitter. At least way more bitter than I expected. They definitely, goddamn. So that sort of citrus in the aroma still comes out in the taste a little bit, but the body's pretty light and watery, which is the expected. This is supposed to be a session IPA. Very, very light body. The alcohol, of course, was a little lower. We're at 4% here. Big punch of bitterness, though. Right in the initial sip, and then this lingering dryness in the back. It's not bad. I was kind of worried it was going to get like super chalky or something like that, but no, it's pretty good dryness. Not a super amount of flavor. Just a lot of dryness on the side of the tongue, on the back of the throat. Vaguely watery, very watery grapefruit dryness, flavor-wise. This might be one of the hoppiest beers they've ever done that I can recall. And it's going down super quick. It's definitely the session IPA. No lies told. So yeah, they definitely when you have like the session IPAs, or you have like India session lagers, or whatever you want to call them, super hoppy light lagers. Most breweries tend to go in the direction of, we're going to hop it up. There might be sub bitterness, but it's mostly going to be hop flavors. You're going to notice flavor more than actual bitterness. Excuse me. Super gassy this stuff is. Keith's, they're going the opposite direction here. They're dulling down the flavor. The aroma is pretty good, but the flavor is very muted and dulled down. But the hops are, like I said, big. A lot more bitterness, which is an interesting way to go with this stuff. It's kind of like really, like you took like, I don't know, maybe like lemonade and no, like grapefruit juice and orange juice or something like that. You mix them together. You watered it down quite a bit to the point where you can just kind of taste it, but you still get like that. There's still that bitterness in the background, right? Or in the case of like the grapefruit sourness, but I think you get the idea what I'm saying. This is fun. I can't say it's particularly tasty. It's not something I'd want to really session. I kind of want a bit more flavor than I do the bitterness here. But if you're more of a bitterness freak, this might be for you. But yeah, the Session IPA, the Oceanside Session IPA from Alexander Keith's, that is going to get, for style, you know what? I'll throw it a 7. Especially, I might be grading a little bit on a curve here for Keith's. I might be giving them a little slack, but I'll give it a 7 for the actual style. My overall enjoyment, I'll go about a 6.5. Like I said, it's fine. It's just not what I'd be looking for in the Session IPA. It's just a lot of bitterness and very little flavor, and not exactly the route I'd go. I'd rather go a lot more flavor and knock down the bitterness a little bit. And we got Western Canadian reviewer in here, Dan, saying, I like it when they don't lie. Exactly. Exactly, sir. So, yeah. 7 for style, 6.5 for my own personal preference. And we will be back in a little bit, a few minutes or so, and continue on. I still got a few more beers to review tonight. So just keep watching the channel if you're, sort of just fucking around on YouTube Live or whatever. Cheers.